Hello, Mary Farias here with your 5 minutes is better than nothing of self-development. Hopefully, you're finding 5 minutes each day to study for you, to increase your level of awareness so you can move forward with your dreams. This is what life is all about, and I am so excited to be sharing this book with you. So, this is chapter 2 on desire in my book, How to Study Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. And we're on page 65. For an entire month, he carried on an intensive research during which he analyzed the entire marketing system of the manufacturer of the hearing device and created ways and means of communicating with the hard of hearing all over the world for the purpose of sharing with them his newly discovered changed world. When this was done, he put in writing a 2-year plan based upon his findings. When he presented the plan to the company, he was instantly given a position for the purpose of carrying out his ambition. Little did he dream when he went to work that he was destined to bring hope and practical relief to thousands of deafened people who, without his help, have been doomed forever to deaf-mutism. Shortly after he became associated with the manufacturer of his hearing aid, he invited me to attend a class conducted by his company for the purpose of teaching deaf mutes to hear and to speak. I had never heard of such a form of education, therefore, I visited the class, skeptical but hopeful that my time would not be entirely wasted. Here I saw a demonstration which gave me a greatly enlarged vision of what I had done to arouse and keep alive in my son's mind the desire for normal hearing. I saw deaf mutes actually being taught to hear and to speak through application of the self-same principle I had used more than 20 years previously in saving my son from deaf mutism. Thus, through some strange turn of the wheel of fate, my son Blair and I have been destined to aid in correcting deaf mutism for those as yet unborn, because we are the only living human beings, as far as I know, who have established definitely the fact that deaf mutism can be corrected to the extent of restoring to normal life those who suffer with this affliction. It has been done for one, it will be done for others. This is a remarkable story that Napoleon Hill shares with us. And he talks about what his son Blair did to prepare for his position with this company. He was given this opportunity to work with this company, and he spent an entire month researching intensively the entire marketing system of the company. And he also created a 2-year plan to help the company move forward. Napoleon Hill talks about this later in a chapter on organized planning, but this is the initiative that we need to take in our lives. If there is something that we want to accomplish, why don't we spend time really researching the front end and figuring out how we can be of service to the company that we are prepared to work for, right? So that is something that we can do automatically. I know people go for job interviews and do different things, but how much effort and time do we put in, like Blair did, to really understand the system of the company and figure out how it is that we can truly be of benefit to them? When he was hired at a much higher authority than he would have been had he just joined the company, right? So this is a really excellent example of what somebody can do if they are looking to work with a company, work for a company, any type of situation like that. And I highly suggest finding the chapter on organized planning and reading about that too. But I want to touch on something that Napoleon Hill says. He said that through the application of the self-same principle that he used for his son was now passing along to these other people who had the same affliction. And he's opening their mind and opening their eyes and ears to the fact that they too, because it worked for him, can have the same effect. And This is so important for us to understand that if it is available to one, it is available to all, because this world, this universe works by law. It is orderly and it works by law. So if these laws work for one, they can work for all of us. We just have to employ them. So that's it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.